This is a right hemisphere, left hemisphere, frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe, right, and temporal lobe is here, temporal lobe, and there is central sulcus right here, right, central sulcus, remember, central sulcus, and this one is central sulcus right here, okay, central sulcus, and the front of the central sulcus is called precentral cortex, postcentral sulcus, right? Precentral sulcus and postcentral sulcus, and the precentral sulcus is also called primary motor cortex, and this one is called sensory somatic cortex, right? So all the sensory information comes here, and motor information from here, from premotor cortex, it goes to all over the body. So this one is the longitudinal fissure. Longitudinal fissure is a deep, and then another fissure you have here. This is called transverse fissures. Transverse fissure. You can see here transverse fissures. It will be deeper fissure, right? It will separate cerebellum, small brain, and occipital lobe. This is called transverse fissure. And you have a lateral fissure also. Lateral fissure. This one is lateral fissure in the lateral side. Separates parietal lobe and frontal lobe, as well as temporal lobe. This is called lateral fissure. If you open up this one, these are cortex, primary cortex, right? Primary cortex, and this is called medulla, but gray matters are found in the primary cortex. White matter and other nuclei found in the medulla. Okay, there is a white matter also in this area. And this structure, corpus callosum. And this one is the cingulate gyrus. Okay, this is for the memory also. Cingulate gyrus and the corpus callosum, and this is actually commissure fibers from the anterior surface of the brain to the posterior surface of the brain, or posterior to the anterior surface of the brain. They are actually fibers moving from the anterior to posterior, posterior to the anterior. So, and you can see here there's a space here. This space is called lateral ventricle. And they have a choroid plexus nerve network. They release cerebrospinal fluid. Okay. Choroid plexus is found in the. You can go in the back. Choroid plexus found in the ventricle, all the ventricle, lateral ventricle, third ventricle, and fourth ventricle. Okay, so this is this area has a thin membrane also. Okay, septum, which is a septum pellucidum. They have three thin membrane. They are called septum pellucidum. So they divides both sides of the brain. Okay, or ventricle. And this is structure right here. This structure is called fornix, right? Fornix, and this is structure right here. You can see below the fornix. This is called plexus, choroid plexus. This one, choroid plexus, and this pink color go all the way down. This is structure ends right here. This is called pineal gland. Okay, and this structure round structure in the middle right here, in the third ventricle. This structure is called thalamus.
That's intermediate.
Yeah, below the thalamus, right here, below the thalamus. Thalamus is a relay station. All the information goes to the thalamus, and it goes all the way up to the cortex region. Okay, so this is thalamus. Below the thalamus, this structure is called hypothalamus. Hypothalamus.
Professor, the round one over there,
Thalamus.
is that not the intermediate mass?
Intermediate mass is this one right here in the
Yeah,
middle.
and the top of it is the thalamus.
No, intermediate mass will connect both thalamus. Okay, that's the intermediate mass. Okay, but the structure is called thalamus, and below the thalamus is called hypothalamus. This area is called, or the above is called, this area is called epithalamus. Okay, epithalamus. And you can see another structure here. This is structure. This is structure. This is optic chiasm. Okay, the optic nerve crisscrossing this area. Okay, there's optic chiasm. Okay, and you can see the this is structure right here. This is called midbrain, cerebral peduncle, and this is structure bump. Bump is called mammillary body, and the cerebral peduncle, pons and medulla, they are brainstem. All they are brainstem. Okay, and you can see the behind the posterior surface of the cerebral peduncle. This is called cerebral aqueduct. The cerebral spinal fluid passes from here and goes to the fourth ventricle nearby the cerebellum. Okay, and the two bumps you can see here, both sides of the brain, altogether 4 bumps, right? This 4 structure is called superior inferior caliculi, superior caliculi, inferior caliculi, and this structure collectively called corpora quadrigemina. There are 4 of them. 2 of them is here and 2 of them is here, right? Altogether 4 of them. Corpora quadrigemina. This one is a cerebellum, small brain, and the arbor vitae, this white structure, arbor vitae, tree of life. Okay, you have seen the balancing, your body will be balanced because of this cerebellum and coordination and balancing. That's it. In frontal, occipital, parietal, right? And temporal is here, temporal lobe is here. And the one more lobe, I'll show you another lobe, which is inside the temporal region. This is called insula. They need more space, that's why we have insula inside the temporal lobe. That's it.